Here is one of the trenches that we had dug yesterday. One of the canals, glong, whatever you want to call it, and it's the picture up towards the road, and you can see my motorbike up here. And now this is a little bit funny because it comes down here, makes a bend, and here makes one more bend to go down to the end of the field. Here you can see it goes straight up to the sister's field. Anyway, it makes two bends of 90 degrees to come down to the road. But that means that this grass field is cut off from the other fields. So if the cows are up here, they cannot just walk down there. They have to walk through the gate and out, down through another gate. And that's a little bit of a problem. And as I'm trying to say, the way they have dug this canal, this glong, makes it almost impossible for the tractor, for the plowing machines, harvest machines, whatever bigger machinery we need to get into those two fields, to be very difficult to get in there. Here there is a narrow gate into both the two fields that are separated from the grass field, but it's not wide enough for a tractor or other tools like that to go inside. And of course here you have the bigger gate where the tractors and the harvest machines could go inside to these two fields down here. So it is possible to get inside, but it's a little bit backwards. And then we have a smaller but fairly deep canal along here that is a bit deeper than we wanted it to be, but what can I do? It's difficult to stop people from doing what it is that they want to do. And here, as you saw in the movie before, we have the very big canal going all the way down to the trees, to the sister's field. And down there we have a wider canal, but I will go down to that in a moment. So and as you can see, I managed to put up a valve for the water to freely flow into that glong that we have next to it. And here you can see I put a valve into this field that is next to the big canal going down to the L. But I also have a valve on the other side, on the other field, so that can be filled up with the water as well. And down here at the end we have a wider canal, so it will turn into a water pond where we will be able to have different things. And here at the end we also have put in the water pipe to have the overflow water flow into the sisters area. And as you can see, these two dikes that are up to the biggest glong, the biggest dike and the biggest canal, are big enough to have cars and tractors and whatever to drive upon it. And here I'm going up towards the last ditch, the last canal that we dug, up towards the other grass field that we have. And we have had a talk with a sister so that her field behind us could become ours, but we need the confirmation from the husband, which we are praying for it will happen. And up here you can see that we have made a bigger dike over here, and when we flatten it the right way it will become wider, so it's possible to walk down that dike but also sow things. And this canal, or this glong, is not so deep, and this is how I wanted all the others to be. Not very deep, so that it would be easy to fill it up with water, so that at least 3 of the glongs would constantly be filled with water, to water the garden, to water the fields, to water the trees, to water the bananas, and whatever it is that we want to have to grow here. And here we had the man to dig around the tree, because I really want to save the tree, because trees are life and continual water supply, drawing the water up to a higher level underground, and whatever it is that it does for benefit. And when we got down to the end, down here, then we have a valve right next to it, so that when the water is running, it runs straight into the canal, into the glong. And also that we want to have dug through the dikes so that overflow from the grass fields can come into this canal, or this glong. Now I just need to turn the valve so that we will be able to have the water next time we have sunshine enough. See, water from yesterday, 2 days ago, is just coming out, so that we can begin to fill up the area with water. This grass field next to the solar panels have had a lot of water, so it looks very green, but unfortunately it's not all the grass that we want to have. So we will try to plow up some of it and then resow some other grasses. And here we are with the machine to turn on the water. And it's 96, so almost no water coming out right now. But then again, 99. But then again, when you look upon the sky, it's full of clouds, overclouded, as if it would have been a rainy day. But today no rain, but last night it did rain. So we did get some nice things, nice water coming into the fields and into the new glongs. Because we need to drench the bottom and the sides of the glongs with water so they will be full of water. The soil will be full of water, soaked, so that it will keep the water inside and not flow out. You can hear the water hissing through this hole in the pipe. That means water is flowing, and not a little, but quite a lot. So that's a good thing, that we can get water into the fields. Mood. Now is the time to go home. So now I need to, free hand. So now I have to go down and pick up the motorbike. Well, just in those few minutes from turning on the machine until now, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you can already see water in the soil, on top of the soil, in the glong, in the canal. So tomorrow there might be quite a lot flowing into that area. But now, as I said, it is time to go and pick up my motorbike and then to go home.